The bottom line is NTT, JT, JP. These are held by the Japanese government. When buying individual stocks, isn't bankruptcy the biggest concern? Today, we are lifting the curtain on 3 companies with significant government ownership. As a Japanese who was born in Tokyo, let me introduce to you companies with minimal risk of going bankrupt. The government owns over 30% of their shares, making them incredibly stable investments more than any other company. They offer a unique blend of stability and attractive dividends, making them perfect for long-term investors, because they were once part of the government. In spite of having stability and dividends, their share price has been getting up these 5 years. We'll explore their history, current operations, future prospects. Let's dive in. First one is Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, NTT for short. Do you know Docomo Tower in Tokyo? Docomo is one of NTT's brand for mobile phones. Docomo's competitors are au by KDDI, SoftBank, and Rakuten. NTT is the backbone of Japan's digital connectivity. Think of it as the nervous system of the nation's communications. It's the 12th largest company in the Japanese market, boasting a market capitalization of approximately 13 trillion yen. At the moment, one share is trading around 147 yen, roughly equivalent to $1, making it an incredibly accessible investment, with a dividend yield of 3.53%, a PER of 11.1, and a PBR of 1.2. The stock is 30% up these 5 years. Company overview. NTT isn't just a telecom giant, it's a tech innovator. They offer fixed line, mobile, and internet services. History. Born from public corporations in 1952, NTT underwent privatization in the 1980s. The government still holds a substantial stake, ensuring stability. Current business. NTT is strategically expanding into high-growth areas like cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity. They are also making a significant strides in global markets, aiming to become a major player on the world stage. Currently, Toyota is one of NTT's major shareholders, and NTT is trying to connect its network to all Toyota vehicles, aiming to expand globally. Here's a life tip in Japan. You can see many local shops of these mobile carriers in the city. We call them Docomo shop, au shop, SoftBank shop, and Rakuten shop. However, most of these are not operated directly by the companies themselves, nor are they subsidiaries. They are run by completely separate companies through licensing agreements, which means you can open these shops. Therefore, their focus is on their own sales, not on the monthly fee we pay to HQ. That's why they are very happy when you buy a phone case or sign up another service when you visit with a problem. And no matter how robust their communication systems are, they experience outages a few times a year, just like AWS and Google. But don't go to these local shops. They specialize in sales and only the headquarters knows about the network. Visiting them won't get you anywhere. Shouting, "I'm a paying customer," won't solve anything. And as mentioned earlier, the local shop doesn't receive any of your money. Please get another Wi-Fi or SIM card. Second one is Japan Tobacco, JT for short. JT is a global tobacco powerhouse. The market capitalization is approximately 7 trillion yen with a dividend yield of 5.21%, PER 14.7, and a PBR 1.63. The stock is 64% up these 5 years. Company overview: JT holds a significant share of the Japanese tobacco market and owns a portfolio of well-known international brands. History: established in 1898 as a government monopoly, JT has a long and storied history. Partial privatization in the 1980s allowed it to expand its international reach. Current business: while facing challenges from declining smoking rates in developed countries, JT maintains profitability through its strong international presence and diversification into pharmaceuticals and processed foods. Their focus on reduced risk products is also a key part of their strategy. Today's Japan Tobacco is no longer just about cigarettes in Japan. It's a global powerhouse and one of the savviest acquirers out there. They've expanded their reach far beyond tobacco, snapping up companies in United Kingdom, Sudan, Egypt, Iran, Ethiopia, Philippines, Russia, Bangladesh, and the United States. JT has transformed itself into a diversified conglomerate with interest in food and pharmaceuticals, making it a truly international player. Here's a life tip in Japan. The law of smoking isn't much stronger yet, so many people are smoking and littering on the public road. It annoys me, but since holding this stock and getting a dividend, I could appreciate them the Homo sapienses. Third one is Japan Post Holdings. Have you seen this in Japan? This is it. The market capitalization is approximately 5 trillion yen with a dividend yield of 3.14%, PER of 16.04, PBR of 0.49. The stock is 58% up these 5 years. Japan Post is more than just your local post office. It's a financial giant with a vast network across the country. Company overview: Japan Post provides a wide array of services from traditional postal services to banking and insurance. They are deeply ingrained in the fabric of Japanese society. History: established in 2007, Japan Post took over postal services from the government and went public in 2015. Current business: Japan Post is leveraging its extensive network to expand into new areas such as e-commerce, logistics, and elderly care services. They are becoming a one-stop shop for many communities. Future prospects: Japan Post's focus on community-based services and digital transformation could unlock significant growth potential. In recent years, Japan Post has strategically aligned itself with the e-commerce giant Rakuten through a capital alliance. This partnership is a key component of Japan Post's ambitious strategy to diversify its service and expand its reach in the rapidly evolving digital landscape. Here is a life tip in Japan. Even in this internet age, these are still times when we need to send mail. Most post offices closes at 5 p.m. However, large post offices in Tokyo Terminal and the Shibuya City, etc. are open until 9 p.m. on weekdays. I hope this will help you someday. Today, we picked 3 companies: NTT, Japan Tobacco, Japan Post. These companies benefit from strong government backing, providing a degree of stability that's hard to find elsewhere. Their consistent dividend payouts make them ideal for long-term investors looking for steady income and potential capital appreciation. Which one would attract you most? Let's enjoy the Japan stock market much more.